The terror attacks this week really brought out the best in some people, helping others and going that extra mile for their fellow human beings in a time of crisis. But sadly, that's not the case for everyone. Some sick individuals chose to deliberately pose pictures of random children, pretend they were missing family members so they could get more followers on social media. We know what we think, but what do you at home think? Do you think that people should be prosecuted for this? What do you think,
It makes
Penny?
my blood boil. I mean, I've got goose pimples all over. I mean, they really need to be named and shamed themselves. You know, hiding behind their computers or their, choosing innocent children, victims, and pretending.
No.
I mean, it's absolutely sickening.
That's the reason why we've blurred his face out as well, because we don't want to exploit
And of course, there's all those poor families out there desperately trying to find their children that have gone missing, and imagining the worst. And exploiting that is absolutely awful.
I don't understand the mindset.
No.
How would you even think to do something like that?
They're morons.
They are morons.
And
wasting police time while they're doing it. Police are there trying to help all the victims that have just been blown up, and they're wasting their time posting false...
Possibly searching for that little boy, and he doesn't even exist.
They should be locked up and the keys thrown away.
It's the social media version of Munchausen's syndrome, isn't it? Or Munchausen's by proxy, where you want to sort of place yourself at the centre of a drama. But as far as I'm concerned, there is a law for something like that, and it's called wasting police time.
Yeah. Well, they should be named and shamed. They should their photograph, what they've done on the front page, and then who's going to want to follow them after that? And then they should go and do community service, do something good for the local community instead of tearing at people's heartstrings. It's absolutely sickening.
I mean, the law hasn't really caught up with social media. We've still got legislation going way back, and they sort of try and modernise it. I mean, Alison Saunders, who's the Director of Public Prosecutions, she said recently on Radio 4, I've got it here, she said, the internet is not an anonymous place where people can post without consequences. If you are grossly abusive to people, blah, 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 we will prosecute in the same way as if you do it offline. But she said the legislation doesn't just say abusive, it says grossly abusive, and she said that is a very high test. So you spend your whole time... So for these people, it would be, well, you've wasted police time, but where's the evidence? How much of police time have you wasted? And in the end, nobody actually ever does anything about it.
Well, in the interim, that account there that we showed you on the screen, that's been suspended. So, but again, it's like whack-a-mole. They pop up somewhere else under some little picture of an egg and never identify themselves. I agree. I think if somebody is as abhorrent as that, put them out in the streets, picking up litter in a bright fluorescent jacket so that everybody's pointing at them.
No, it's absolutely disgusting. How do they get away with it? They need to change the law or legislation to make sure that they do get a prison sentence or something.
And also think about all the people that know these people and what they go through.
Absolutely. The trauma you would feel if I saw a picture of you and somebody had put something terrible that had happened to you. It's just awful.
Sit them in a room showing them videos of people being blown up and go, really? Now, just to put their faces right in it and say, do you understand the severity of what we're going through and what you're doing to these people? And maybe even sit and listen to some of the families that are suffering and make them feel the guilt behind it all.
They were just making things worse.
I don't even think they realise what they're doing.
No.